In this relentless pursuit of success, we often emphasize on the importance of the role of the IQ. This is how we were taught since we were children. Most of our encounters about success were at school, and the metric to measure success were the grades, and these used to measure our analytical and problem-solving capabilities. But the problem we face later on is that life is not only about IQ. A growing body of research suggests that IQ, while being valuable, is not the sole determinant of success. Instead, emerges this term of emotional intelligence, EQ. And in brief, it's the ability to understand, use, and manage emotions effectively. And obviously, this plays a pivotal role in our professional and personal achievements. I'm sure that you know many of your friends that had a very high IQ, they still struggle in life and to make some achievements. And this could be yourself, but you don't have to stay in that position. To back up my theory, first we have to understand the EQ and its importance. Emotional intelligence, as defined by psychologists Mayer and Salovey, is the capacity to perceive, process, and regulate emotional information accurately and effectively within oneself and others. In other terms, it serves like a bridge between cognition and emotion. Hence, it enhances resilience, motivation, empathy, reasoning, stress management, and communication. And one of the most important names in this field is Daniel Goleman. He identified 5 core skills in EQ: self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills. Another important point is that no, EQ alone is not enough, while IQ alone also is not enough. This is why there's a balancing act. While IQ measures raw processing power, EQ assesses one's ability to manage relationships, self-awareness, and self-regulation. High IQ individuals can excel at analytical and problem-solving skills, but they might struggle with interpersonal relationships. And conversely, those with very high EQ might find that problem-solving skills a bit challenging. This is why for a successful life, you need to develop both the EQ and the IQ. An example of a very successful person who used both to achieve the most in his life is Elon Musk, the one and only CEO of Tesla and SpaceX. He's often celebrated for his visionary approach to technology and space exploration. However, his integration of emotional intelligence into his leadership style is equally noteworthy. Musk's EQ has been a subject of analysis and admiration, particularly in how he manages his vast enterprises and interacts with employees and the public. Musk's EQ manifests in many ways. To start with empathy, he has demonstrated a deep concern for well-being of his employees. For instance, in response to claims of high injury rates at Tesla's manufacturing factory, Musk sent a detailed email to his staff expressing his care and commitment to their safety. He even offered to perform the same act as these employees to try to better understand what's happening. Number 2 is self-regulation. Despite the high-pressure environment of leading groundbreaking companies, Musk maintains a balance between work and personal life. Of course, number 3, we all know about his social skills. Musk's ability to communicate and connect with people is evident in his public interactions. He actively engages with customers and fans on social media platforms like formerly known as Twitter, now named as X, addressing concerns and sharing insights. And number 4, it goes without saying, his motivation and his will to perform and achieve more and more every day in his life. If Elon Musk had only a high IQ, I'm sure he wouldn't be able to achieve whatever he achieved now, because I can assure you that many people have a much higher IQ than Elon Musk, and probably some of you that are watching this video. But this is not enough. Well, not enough for a certain purpose. It could be enough for something else, of course. The emotional intelligence of Elon Musk had a high impact on Tesla. His leadership style encourages open communication, and this fosters a sense of community between the employees. And this is why we find always in Tesla a culture of promotion and growth. By leading with empathy and understanding, Musk has built loyal teams that are dedicated to the company's mission. Another more concrete example is a teacher you had in your school. Imagine a teacher with moderate IQ but a very high EQ. He or she could create a nurturing classroom environment, and this is much more important for the students to develop more skills and grow than to have a very high IQ teacher with a very low EQ and creating not that of an environment of nurture and growth. So if you're a person with high IQ and still struggling somehow to find your way through life, consider developing your EQ. And by the way, yes, EQ can be learned and developed. There are skills and tools you can use to achieve more and more. I hope this video inspired some of you to start working on another aspect of your intelligence. We are all here to learn and improve. I will see you next time.